Welcome, Capricorn, to your November 2025 reading. Thank you so much for being here. And today's reading is very insightful. Spirit's message for you for the month is going to be about negative thought patterns and how you can overcome that stinking thinking. Hi, I'm Paula B. Energy. So glad that you're here, and I am happy to bring you the message for November. Spirit's already revealed the cards for you, Capricorn, except for a couple of important ones. And we're going to look at your overall energy, your current challenge that you'll be facing this month, and then the action steps that you can take to change that energy and really make a difference in your life. We're going to pull a mystery blessing card right now, and I'm not going to look at it. It'll be a mystery to all of us, and this will be your blessings for the month. So we can't take it if it flips over. So hopefully Spirit will pay attention to that directive. And if you know what the mystery card is, there it is. All right. If you know what the mystery card is, please put it in the comments below. I don't know what it is either. We'll see if you're right. I think maybe it might be, well, I'll guess in a little bit as we read along. All right. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And let's dive in. Your main energy card this month, Capricorn, is Three of Swords. And this is really, so a lot of times the Three of Swords, it looks like a heart that's being stabbed and we think of heartbreak. But I like this depiction of it. This is the steampunk deck. And it's showing that that heart is made out of metal, of course, and gears because of steampunk. But it really shows you that it has to do with the swords, right? It's the swords part. And swords is air energy. This is the energy of thought, of the way our brain processes information. And so Spirit's message to you on this is, in what ways are you mired down in negative thinking, where your thoughts are always going to the negative outcome? Are you always focused on, well, that's not going to work out the way that I think it is, or, oh, I'll believe it when I see it, or, just maybe it's not truly negative, but it's not on the positive end, right? Where you're just sort of existing and you're not really focused on all the good ways that something could work out. So that's your first main energy, or your theme for the month, is identifying times and places and situations where you are employing that stinking thinking, as we like to call it. Okay, so let's see what's challenging you and how Spirit says to turn it around. Your very first card is the Four of Swords. So first off, Capricorn, when this came out, I had to laugh to myself. This really is your challenge, and it's every month, not just this month. The Four of Swords is the card of resting, but particularly resting your mind, right? Notice that he's a warrior. He has a sword. Look at down here at the bottom. He's got a sword close to hand. He's ready to spring up for battle in any moment. But now's the time for rest. So it's time to rest your active brain and your body, Capricorn, because you all are real hard workers. It's time to rest. That's your challenge this month. Can you take time to rest? Can you take time off in the busy brain? Your qualifying card for the Four of Swords is the Five of Wands. Now, I always find this card very interesting. It always reminds me of like little boys fighting with sticks. Wands has to do with fire energy, which is the energy of action. It's also the energy of our passion and our drive, what we want to do, right? And the 5 is the number of conflict. It means that there's some sort of conflict. Often when this card comes out, it's an indication that you have lots of things that you want to do. You have more than one, and it's difficult to find the one that you need to pursue right this minute. Obviously, we can have more than one desire or want in our life, but Spirit's saying to you now, okay, you can have all the things, you just can't have them all right this minute. So it's time to weed through all of those options, all of those desires, and really narrow it down to the one that's going to give you the push, right? Okay, notice how this connects to your theme card. You've got the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. So we see some progression here, and I like that. It shows that you're kind of moving past that overthinking. Now let's see what the action steps are that Spirit would like you to take. The very first one is the King of Wands, and I love this for you because it's fire energy and it's the king. This is the outward expression of the Wands energy. Now, Wands is about action, not just knowing what you want, but how to get there. And the king is very, very good at taking action, even to the point that he delegates. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, you have too many duties, you have too many things that are on your plate to do, maybe it's time to think about, who could I delegate that to? Is there somebody else that can do the job just as good as I can and I don't have to physically be present to do the job? Often that takes some of the stress off of us and then we're able to rest. So that's the first action step. Who can you delegate to, if anything? And then your qualifying card on this is the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is a card not just of isolation and moving yourself away from things, and hiding out, because that's what we often think of at the Hermit. But take a closer look. Look at the Hermit. He's always got this lantern, and this lantern has a special kind of light. That is your inner light, Capricorn. And the Hermit goes off by himself so that he can discover what is it truly that's uniquely his that he can shine out into the world. Now, this is a wonderful action step because Spirit's telling us you are unique. There's only one you. There's nobody else in the world like you. Even if you have a twin, they're not exactly like you, okay? So it's time for you to take that resting time and really use that to figure out, what is my way of doing this thing in the world? What do I have to share with the world that nobody else has? And I know it might seem like that's difficult to figure out, but with that reflection and that quiet time, you'll be able to do that. So very, very good action step, both of those. All right, now it's time for the mystery blessing card. What do you think it is? I'm thinking that it might be the King of Pentacles, or possibly the Magician, which is one of my favorite cards. If you know what it is, put it in the comment section below. Okay, and it's upside down on the table right now. So your blessing card is, it's Queen of Cups. All right, I like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the card of being able to feel your emotions and, being kind and compassionate towards yourself. This is a huge blessing. When you're able to be kind and compassionate towards others and towards yourself, life flows. Cups is about water, and it's about our emotions. And the Queen, she is in control of her emotions. She's very, very good at feeling, and she doesn't let her feelings overwhelm her, but she's also not afraid to share them either. And this is really great for you, Capricorn. I know sometimes Capricorn kind of tends to keep their feelings to themselves, and they're very sensitive souls. And so now is the time for you to, first of all, figure out how you feel. And second of all, it's time to share it. Tell someone how much you appreciate their friendship. Or, perhaps you can tell a coworker, hey, I really appreciate that you were able to cover for me the other day. Or maybe you're telling your child, what a great job you did. I'm so proud of you. Really connect with other people and with yourself on that emotional level. It will bring so much enrichment to your life. I love this as a blessing for you. Okay, so you have got your action steps for the month, Capricorn. And if this message resonated, I hope that you will type in the comments box, I claim this energy. And please hit the like button, share it, and subscribe, I hope, because that'll help the channel. And for deeper guidance, of course, you can always book a personal reading with me. The link is going to be in the description box below. Until next time, many blessings. Be positive, be powerful, and be you. Bye.